The other thing, when you cut us off from access to the emergency service or the hospital care in Wallaceburg that we are now dependent upon, we are putting forward, and I did on Monday night, and I've done it before, that they have to consult and accommodate us and get our consent to that. That has not been done. And I'm going to use that as much as I can for the benefit of our people, but also I think, from what I understand of provincial responsibility of the government, they have to ensure that what laws and policies they enact is, in the sense, a benefit to the people as a whole. And I don't see where this is. It's not from our perspective with regard to our rights. Their responsibility, their duty, the courts have said, is to consult, accommodate, and get our consent. That has not been done. And until that is done, we will not give consent to these changes. I didn't mean to be facetious or to ridicule anybody, but I wanted to point out that the process of changing and reducing hospital care and access with emergency services and other services that hospitals provide, putting it into one central place in Chatham, to me it doesn't make common sense. It's not common sense, and I may have to offer an apology for saying that, when I look at it, local health integration network, I said sometimes it appears or viewed as local. I'm simply trying to point out, common sense tells me, and I think a lot of people have pointed this out. Jeff Wesley was excellent in the information he provided. I think that points to the issue. This is not the right move, and we are going to oppose this move. I've received phone calls since I got home yesterday evening, speaking to the fact they're reducing other services. They're taking things out of the hospital, and the whole review is not even done yet. To me, it shows a predetermined or decided course of action. And that is an insult to the people that are served by that hospital, to the people who contributed financially, who worked on committees and whatnot to get that established. From what I'm hearing and what I understand, a lot of that service is because of the sweat and labor of members of this community of Wallaceburg and the surrounding area. And when a government comes in through a board to do their work, the board may be carrying out the direction of the government, but I think the government, the provincial government, the Minister of Health, and the Premier are directly accountable to the people that they represent. They're elected to represent the interests of the people in general, and these are their constituents. So I feel there's a double-edged sword here. First, the general community members, the non-native population, are owed accommodation on behalf of their government to ensure their best needs or care is provided. For us, their duty to consult us is the other edge of that sword. And I think working together, hopefully in a very meaningful, right way, we can see the restoration of that hospital to a full service. That will be a benefit to the people today and the accessing that care. As well, it will help to ensure that there can be economic growth in this area in the future.